Yeah, the best ideas are always the simplest, and for my next guest, it was a simple act of generosity which has grown into something truly remarkable. Back in 2010, Peter Wyman from Somerset received his winter fuel allowance. I asked him what happened next.
Well, in fact, where it all started, I was driving home from work and there was a piece on the news about the fact we were all going to receive the winter fuel payment. And I initially thought, that's great. I'm going to get some money back from the government for once. And then I thought a bit more about it and thought, I really don't need government money to help me pay my fuel bills, but lots of people do. So I thought, well, we better set something up ourselves. And that's what we did through Somerset Community Foundation. So people like me can give the money to the foundation. Foundation can then give it to people who need it really badly.
Very generous of you. And how much has been raised that way over the years?
So I think it's in Somerset, I think it's about £1.25 million. So, yeah, reasonable amount. Quite a few millions of pounds around the country.
And you've had some personal feedback about what that has actually meant, haven't you?
It was a letter from an elderly lady. And what she said was, I'd only been able to have a shower once a fortnight because I could only afford to heat my bathroom once a fortnight in the winter. And, you know, we only gave her £125. And that relatively small amount of money made such a huge difference to that woman. And it's always stuck in my mind. But there were a lot of other people who were similarly grateful for the relatively small amounts of money very generous donors had given them.
Peter, you're a very generous person. Thank you very much for coming on the programme. Thank you.
Thank you.
And a very nice man to boot. And to tell us more about the Surviving Winter Appeal, I'm pleased to say I'm joined by Justin Sargent from the Somerset Community Foundation. You're very welcome. It's a great idea and people are being generous, but how does your organisation fit into all this?
Well, the Somerset Community Foundation is a charity, and our job is to provide a link between people who want to donate to our county and the causes and the people that need that support the most. So we provide the link between people like Peter, who have responded to this appeal with amazing generosity, who responded to the call and the opportunity to give their winter fuel payment, and then we distribute it through local charities that are working in the heart of our villages and the hearts of our towns to reach people that need it most.
OK, and what is the winter fuel allowance at the moment?
It ranges from £250 to £600 depending on the household. And so we invite people to donate the equivalent or as much as they feel they can afford to, so that we can pass it on to people who really need more
Presumably,
support.
if you're getting the maximum, then it's you that actually needs it. But what's the demand likely to be, do you think, this winter?
Well, the demand is probably higher than we've ever seen it in the 14 years that we've been doing the appeal. We estimate 10,000 pensioners in Somerset alone are facing fuel poverty. And of those, some of them will be in such desperate circumstances, as Peter described, people that are really facing difficult choices, and this support can make such an important difference to their quality of life, to their health and well-being through the winter. And the cold weather and cold homes really has a profound effect upon people's health.
It's horrible to think of people being cold in their own homes, isn't it? So, I mean, you look after Somerset, but there are similar organisations in other parts of the world where people can donate. How do they go about it, just briefly?
Well, simply search for, in our case, Somerset Community Foundation, or if you're in another county, the county's name and Community Foundation, and all the details will be on the website, and you can donate online or by picking up the telephone and donating that way.
And it makes a real difference.
It makes a fantastic difference to people's lives during this winter.
OK. Well, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about it. And if you feel you can donate, then I know people are generous and they will. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.